Hello everyone, welcome back to Server Magic's tutorials. Today we will be finishing off our tutorial videos by discussing how to add new domains to Server Magic and automatically adding them to your server, changing the name servers, adding WordPress to those domains, and being able to manage them from Server Magic. I would like to note that once WordPress is installed onto your domain through Server Magic, we automatically install a plugin allowing you to have one-click WordPress access. The only caveat is that you must log in manually to WordPress on that particular domain and activate the plugin. And once that plugin is activated, you will then be able to click here and log in automatically. So now let's begin by starting to add new domains to Server Magic. Navigate to the Domains tab, and this page will pop up. Click the plus sign on the far right in order to add new domains. We've already discussed what existing domains on your WHM server look like, so now let's add new ones. Now that you have gotten to the Server Magic Setup Wizard, this will help you figure out an easy step-by-step process of adding domains to your server. First, we need to show you what the first portion of this is, the domains. Domain type. If you have it set to custom, that means you already have a domain that isn't included in any of the domain registrars you added to Server Magic. You want to add it, type it in, click Add Domain, and now it's ready to go to click Next. We will be using the domain registrars we added in previous videos to show you how you can bulk add multiple domains to a server, also adding WordPress and changing the name servers. Let's start with GoDaddy. Notice there are two domains. Click one, add it, come back, click the other one, add it. Now, let's come back to Registrar Account, change from GoDaddy to Namecheap. Now you can see that there are two different domains, and let's add those as well. Now you have 4 different domains added to Server Magic that will now be added to the WHM account you choose, which is the next step. So now that you've finished this, let's click Next. Now you have your WHM account that you need to choose. We only have one, so then you click that. Note, if you need to add multiple domains to multiple WHM accounts, you will have to do each of them individually. But this process is so short that it won't matter. Now notice that the limits that you can pick for each domain will allow you to have certain bandwidth numbers and disk quotas, meaning that if people are accessing each domain, dependent upon how many people access it within a month, this will either be surpassed or not, meaning you want to have the highest amount you can. So our recommendation is to have the high limit set. Another note that's important, if you are using SEO hosting, the way your server assigns IP addresses may not be compatible with Server Magic, as this is usually accomplished with third-party WHM plugins. Domains will be successfully created, however, you may want to manually assign new IP addresses. If this is you, we will have a video separate for just these particular clients, and you will have access to that video in order to help teach you how to change IP addresses. It is a very simple process, but I understand that dealing with servers is always a pain in the neck. So let's now navigate down. Let's come to the custom area. And if you have a very good knowledge base on servers and how things work, this may be for you because you can change and add several different things on here. You can add the dedicated IP if you want, but we recommend the high for most people. Now again, this says this will change your IP address, but this is only for, most of the time, dedicated servers and VPS servers. If you are on a shared or SEO hosting server, this may not work for you. So please, if this does not work, note that this could be the issue and that WHM does not use internal IP address changing softwares. It uses plugins to help it change those IP addresses. So I know I'm throwing a lot of jargon your way. So if this is something you need help with, please reach out to us at support@servermagicapp.com. Once you've set this to high, chosen your WHM account, click Next. For your name servers, we recommend that you set this to default, because this will set your name servers on GoDaddy or Namecheap to the WHM name servers, meaning it will immediately connect the two and allow you to have your WordPress access almost immediately. If you choose private, WHM and GoDaddy do not allow you to change your name servers to private, because the API for GoDaddy is not very robust. So this meaning you will have to manually go into GoDaddy or Namecheap to change your name servers to private. There are also several other steps that are included when you want private name servers, and we will have a video showing you how to do this. There's also a step-by-step guide to help you complete this process. Custom allows you to add any type of domain name server you wish, and it will add it automatically for you. As long as those name servers are legitimate, everything will work out properly. We still recommend the default, because using custom may not directly allow you to access your WordPress site, even though the files and everything may be loaded on your WHM server, and things could get a little crazy with that. So the recommended setting is default, because if you would like to make any manual changes later, it is easier to get it set up first and make the change later than it is to mess up the first time and have to start this process all over. So once you have the default selected, click Next. If you want WordPress installed, click Yes. Location, leave it blank if you don't want it to be anything but www.domain.com. If you want it to say www.domain.com/blog, type blog. Make sure you have all of the site title, username, password, and then add an email. And then this is ready to go. Click Next. Then the final page is just a brief summary of all of the decisions that you just made throughout this wizard. And then you can come over here and click Finish. It'll ask you one more time if this is everything you want, and you click OK. And notice that an account creation is already started for wearedomains.us. Account creations have started for all of them. Eventually, this will start to change to name server change, WordPress install, and then complete. Once this is completed, you will then navigate back to the domains area, and we will see a bunch of changes. Now everything is completed and loaded on the server. As you can see, all of these 4 domains, this was the first domain on here because this is the account domain, but all these domains are now added on this WHM account. Let's make sure that the name servers have changed. Let's check this, manage. As you can see, you now have ns11.seohost.com.au, ns12, same thing. Let's go to GoDaddy. Let's check that. Same 2 name servers have been added. Same with this domain. So as you can see, the name servers have been changed for you, and you are now set up with WordPress, because websitedomains.info has WordPress on it. If you go to plugins, you will see the ServerMagic plugin, and you will click Activate. I have already pre-logged into these sites, so it will not pop up exactly like this, but I am just showing this to you to show you that ServerMagic app was loaded for you and that the WordPress was all set up. So you've got it on magicservertest.live. You've got it on a majority of the sites. Everything is golden. I'm just showing you a few. And because I clicked activate on here, I want to make sure I show you that on Server Magic. Now you can one-click access this. Let's close these. If we come back to domains, now what you will do is you will click the blue WordPress button, click edit, make sure that you have the username and the password, and click save. Once that happens, you will now have access to the one-click WordPress login, and you no longer have to remember those passwords. So, you have now just bulk added multiple domains from multiple domain registrars, allowing you WordPress one-click access, also cPanel one-click access, allowing you to access your file manager and do anything from within here, creating emails, 301 redirects, etc., etc. And this beauty of this is with having these, you can now add your favorite projects that you need to the dashboard. And as long as you have set up the WordPress access, you'll be able to access the cPanel or the WordPress directly from the dashboard. This concludes our final tutorials on how to add domains to Server Magic. If you have any other questions or need any help, please contact us at support@servermagicapp.com. Thank you very much.